Kuttah Spoke Truth. We back at it again. Our praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Ruach HaKadosh. The Bible says to you preachers out here preaching this truth. Peace and salutation to the hopefully elect. Real quick, I'm coming on here to do a reaction to Corey Holcomb 5150 show. All right, go check out that brother. Let me say this: a lot of stuff he say be outlandish, but he do give some good counsel, some good advice on a lot of stuff he do talk about from a man perspective. And you fellas, I concur that you should go and check out some of his shows. Go subscribe to the brother channel. He's a known comedian, but you know, the 5150 show have a lot of interesting topics that he talk about. But I'm going to play this right quick. We're going to get into it. And Corey Holcomb, fair use, fair use. All right?
Let me tell you something. I learned this from the homie, and I know it's true because I said it before anyway. The last man you fucked, that's your level of man. The last man you had sex with, that's the level you on. And what he was to you. And you can try to make it something else, you just lying. The last guy you had sex with, that's the level you on and what he was to you. What was he to you? Does he do anything for you? Does he try to show you any type of...
Fellas, I want y'all to really hear what he just said. And this point that he made is very valid. And a lot of you fellas overlook this truth, this reality, and end up getting yourself in a situation where you be like, man, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Corey Holcomb said, for these women, the last man they had sex with is the level that they own. Man, you come and deal with these women because they got a nice little ass, they got a little pretty face, and don't pay attention to the last man they had sex with, that should tell you a lot. They should tell you a lot. And women try to do the same thing with you, man. They try to judge you off the last person you had sex with, the last person you was in a relationship with, but they don't understand male nature. For the most part, they don't understand men is like lions, man. They gonna try to conquer as much vagina as they possibly can. Okay? And they make wrong judgments off of that when it was nothing but getting some sexual attention off of you. But women, on the other hand, the last person they open their legs up to is the level that they own. And when you look at a lot of these men, these women that open themselves up to before you, man, they are trash, man. That they are trash. They are trash. And they come up with a lot of excuses. I don't know what I was thinking. I was lonely. I was this. I was that. And a lot of you men look over it because you fascinated with the woman, with her ass. And then you try to bring her up above a level where she was just at. That's why it don't make no sense to me, right? For you, and don't get me wrong, a lot of women have done the work. A lot of women have, changed their lives. And a lot of women made bad and poor decisions early on in life. But when you start getting in the mid-20s and late 20s, 30s and whatnot, and women is having kids with bums, kids with no good men, I'm talking about, you can't really judge a woman because she was, you still can, but just reality. If a woman end up making a poor decision in high school, right, and she end up having a kid and something like that, or whatever the case may be in college or whatnot. But now I'm mainly speaking of the women that's up in age and still choosing bad, horrible baby daddies, right? When you should have a little experience, when you should have a little wisdom now. I don't understand how men is dealing with and getting with these women who made poor decisions in their mid-20s, late 20s, 30s, and having baby daddies that's garbage. And you want to come behind them and want to make her better than what she is. No, man, you thought so low yourself and let this man put a seed in you. So why should I think higher? Huh? Why should I treat you different? One woman on Facebook posted a post that a woman shouldn't be treated by who her baby daddy is because she made a wrong. Man, no. no. Just like Corey Holcomb said, the last man you open your legs up to shows you what level you're on. And a lot of women be wondering why they in and out of a relationship, because eventually a man, he may not know it, but eventually like, man, I know what type of woman I'm dealing with now. If that man got any sense, got any experience, you may could dupe him in the beginning, but when he start paying attention to that, that's why the relationship goes south. That's why it goes sour. Huh? That's why he don't have that twinkle in his eye, because he done figured you out. He know what type of woman you are. He know you been out here pump faking. A lot of women be out here pump faking, man. Right? Be acting like they so much better than what they is that you go start, digging in their past, or people start bringing information. You be like, man, this woman here who acting like she all this, she let him hit it. You let him hit it? You let that guy over there hit it too? You acting like all this. Oh, man, right before you got with me, you was dealing with him? Come on, man. And you want me to think highly of you? You want me to think that you better than what you done been with? Nah, don't be fooled. Let's play some more of this.
Extension besides having sex with you? Is he capable of extending anything besides sex to you? You need to look in the mirror and see who you fucking with.
Another question is, are you capable of receiving love? Because there's a lot of bitches out here that's been with niggas that would do right by them, but they are not mentally capable of receiving love. They basically reject anything that doesn't match the fantasy of what they think it should be in their brain. You know what I mean?
And I always say that, man, women can't get out of the fantasy that they have created in their mind, do watching all of this bullshit on TV, want to live in a Disney fairy tale, right? Beauty and Beast type of crap. A lot of these women can't get out their own way. A lot of these women, create a reality of what a man supposed to be, what a husband supposed to be, what a relationship supposed to look like. And this is the reason why a lot of them single, a lot of them lonely. Because they looking for the wrong man, okay? And excuse me, I am a little tired, man. I'm up early. Been up early, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., cooking any videos back to back. But be as a man. A lot of these women, man, like Craig said, man, they got a fantasy in their mind, man, and it made them shut down to a man that will love them, a man that will provide for them, a man that will protect them, a man that will treat them the way they want to be treated. But they can't get out of their own way. The fantasy that they're made up in their mind.
Actually prefer drama like that.
Drama,
that
right.
They like that. They just don't even know what to do. If you gave them a different type of scenario with the relationship, they probably wouldn't even know how to deal with it.
Remember,
I know people like that.
Talking about you just get up and go to work every day. You don't spend time. Bitch, that's the ultimate love. I'm getting up, sacrificing, breaking my back.
If I ain't got nothing to do but spend time with you, my life ain't shit.
Right.
But if the time...
Let me stop it right here. Fellas, if a woman complains to you about getting up to go to work and you working all the time and you trying to provide a life for them, get rid of that hoe immediately. Get rid of that hoe immediately, okay? And she gonna look back on you getting rid of her, and she gonna look back and say, I wish I would have appreciated that hard-working man that was trying to provide. Get rid of her ass immediately. Immediately. Because she is an obstacle to progress in your life. She ought to be pushing you. She ought to be motivating you to get up and be something in life. She ought to be pushing you. She ought to be motivating to push you to go to work. Huh? Matter of fact, her ass should be up early making you a sandwich or cooking you some breakfast before you go to work. Instead of complaining about you going to work. Huh? Get rid of that bitch.
I spend with you is the only gauge.
It'll never
of
be
our
enough.
love. It'll never be enough.
Craig, I'm older than you. Trust me. I don't give a fuck what you do for a bitch. It ain't enough. Trust me, my nigga. Every once in a while, you meet an exceptional bitch. Right. Remember, like in the movies.
And I wholesale, but not the way that the traditional way, not the way that most people do it. I wholesale commercial real estate. Okay, not residential.
I tell y'all a lot of times,
this property was 33.
I tell y'all a lot of time, right?
Django, the exception.
I tell y'all a lot of times that there are some exceptions out here. There are some exceptional women out here. There are some isolated cases, but in order to get that isolated case, you got to know the Most High, because He the only one that gonna give you a wife, man. You choosing and trying to find a wife on your own, no, it ain't gonna happen, man. Not in this day and time. No. You got to seek the face of the Most High, and He'll give you somebody. So there are some exceptions out here, but you know, a woman is not going to be happy no matter what you do for her. She always going to feel some type of way in her spirit. She always going to have some type of thought in her mind. Bunch of demons, man.
Nigga.
Right.
Every once in a while, you might meet an exceptional woman who actually is happy that you are her friend and that you give her love, affection, and anything else. Right. That's rare. I had a bitch, I did everything for this bitch one day. Then when it was time to go, the bitch was like, "You coming over?" I'm like, "I got shit to do tonight." I was like, "You fucking stupid bitch. You suffering."
Thank you, Keith.
Suffering?
She's suffering.
Oh, for sure.
Not me suffering. She's a suffering soul to be around.
Sure,
but will call you foul if you say that. Bitch, look, I helped you all out today. You ate at a place you can't afford to eat at. You got a coach you could never afford.
That's the type of bitch to have a baby with a nigga and then try to find another father for it.
How about that?
Jesus.
Man, I got to talk about that, man. Listen, a lot of these women is opening up their legs to what they would call pretty boys, popular boys, it boys, you know, off past glory. And they having babies with these guys. They turn around and try to find a real father, high-value man to come and take care of the baby. Man, these hoes are delusional. And unfortunately, a lot of you men is making a mistake and coming behind them and doing it. Doing it. A woman needs to realize, okay, and fellas, you don't got to wait for this. A woman needs to realize you never rise above the level of your baby daddy. I don't care how good you try to portray yourself to be, right? You never rise above that level. Okay? And another thing is, let me tell you this, another thing is, I'm going to add this to it, all right? Because a lot of these women believe in signing contracts. You women really don't rise above the level of contracts you sign with men. That's hell against you. Your baby daddies and the men you done sign a contract, you really never really rise above that level. Never. Like I said, that's isolated cases out here for some women who really did the work, you know, who really repented and got their stuff right with the Most High. But for the most part, a lot of these women don't rise above the level of a man they signed a contract with and a man they allowed to impregnate them.
You dating with a 6-month-old, bitch. How are you dating looking for new daddies? Yeah. And you got a freshly born baby.
But anyway, go check out Corey Holcomb, man. I just had to talk about that right quick, man. Go check out Corey Holcomb 5150 Show. Go subscribe to the channel. All right? Peace.